I'm gonna do.
Oh, you haven't done it yet?
I did it now.
Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Was it anticlimactic?
Very.
Anti.
Hey, stream.
Hello, stream.
We're back. We did it. Don't make fun of me.
Well, apart from the show notes, we're actually pretty prepared.
Did it? I even wrote intros and everything. Listen, you think that professional podcasting?
Where? I don't see any professionals. Shh. I can actually see you too, so.
I've been doing this. I've been doing this podcasting game for a long time. Wasn't Shin not supposed to be here? Something like that.
Yes. I was not supposed to be here, and then things happened, and now I can be here, I think.
Wait, why am I trying to type in the Twitch chat? I can actually talk with my voice.
You can, but you can still say screw that chili guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Chili, what did you do? Did you do an important thing today?
You mean I got a Twitch streamer to shout out Praise Lava Scorpion live on stream? Yes,
yeah, but did you do anything else?
I don't know, that was pretty damn important.
Get in touch with your wizard.
So that's how we're starting things.
I'm really close to my wizard.
One of these days, you're gonna have to take our intro, where it's like Maelstrom Radio, and then just have it say like a Final Fantasy podcast.
Yeah, just
Final Fantasy
podcast.
We need someone who can like remix music and do a remix for that. Remix that with audio clips.
We know a guy. We just maybe have to ask him and see what he can do for us. He's particularly nice.
Final Fantasy.
There are 8 levels of magic.
And learn all the levels of magic. See, it's not just a simple one little thing. There are 8 different levels of magic, both white and black.
That's the best video.
We have less than a minute to go.
Yeah, came Shinta realized I would be on tonight and thought, oh god, can't have that, I've got to be on. And that's why he's here.
Now I was more wondering that if you're showing up, then what happens if Paul shows up? And everything just goes nuts.
Paul's probably sleeping. No, because I would haze Paul about not logging into his character on our server.
That's true. He made a whole big deal.
He made a big deal. He's like, I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to level that alt. I'm in there. I'll help you guys get in there. We'll raid. We'll all do all sorts of stuff. Where's Paul?
Hey, Vladis.
What up?
It's 8.
It's 8. All right. Let's do the thing, I guess. Let me mute you. Take a sip of water here before I do professional things. Today is May 1st, 2017. Shin's laughing. I don't know what. Shin, why did you break? Hold on. I'm going to unmute you.
You're going to mute me or unmute me?
Unmute you. I need to know why you're laughing so hard.
Oh, I just said something beforehand, and I wasn't sure if it actually got on stream because you started talking over it.
Yeah, it sounded like you did.
Yeah, it sounded like I might have ended up saying water, but you had it all me muted anyway, so.
I'm muting you again. Stay back. Today is Monday, May 1st, 2017. It's gonna be Maelstrom Radio.
Maelstrom Radio. With your hosts, Flatus and Shinder.
And welcome everybody to Maelstrom Radio. My name is Flatus. With me, this host plays a white mage, so he's all about that ass size. It's Shin. Yeah?
I'll give it to you. That was a good one.
All right. This host would love to tell you about the potency of his steel peak. It's Chili.
I pranked me with the image.
Yes!
You're back on your intro
Woo!
game.
Welcome to Maelstrom Radio, episode 35, all filler. The show that almost wasn't today.
It's true.
But
it was one hell of a ride these past few hours.
But we made it. This went from being from nothing to a mini episode to a full-blown episode in the matter of hours. Also, I have Trolli Sour Bright Sloths, and they're delicious.
They sound amazing.
They're so good.
Are they magically delicious?
They are. They have a sloth. I don't know if you can see the sloth on the cover. I'm gonna hold it up. He's got like sunglasses. look at this hipster sloth. It's so great. I love you.
That's kind of disturbing.
It is a little, but I'm okay.
I've been eating sour wine gums. They're pretty nice.
Ooh, they sound good.
Do they taste of wine?
Can you send some of those?
It probably could. Don't see why not.
The flavor of port and also sour. So, welcome everybody. This is we have a special guest. We have Chili, who was gonna fill in for Shin, but then the Guardians gave Shin back. We were like, well, full show today. So it's good stuff. So as normal, the one thing we do every week consistently is recruit for our FC on Fanfrit. And that FC is called Garuda Gang for now. Probably still going to be called
Garuda.
Yeah, maybe that name will change. So we're recruiting. We're pushing harder as Stormblood nears closer. I'm constantly on. I actually have a website I use. I'm not going to tell you what because I don't want people stealing my idea. But it pings me when certain keywords are hit on certain Reddit threads, like new and seeking and looking for, and I'm like, haha. So I get in there. I just did my own short demon laugh. I did that to myself. And I'm getting on the Reddits and finding all the peoples and getting them to join Garuda Gang. And also I would like to thank all the people leaving Warcraft and coming to Final Fantasy, because I've been getting a lot of that lately. They're like, I've been playing Final Fantasy for years and I am done. I was like, hey, join me. I gotta know what you're talking about.
You mean Warcraft?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's been a long day. Listen, have I told you about the sloths? They're so good. So good. So yeah, if you're looking for a listen, if you're listening to this and you're like, hey, listen, my FC fell apart, my static fell apart, and I'm just looking for something new, come to Fanfrit, come find Garuda Gang. It's the official FC for Maelstrom Radio. I run it. Shin's an officer. We're the guys you're gonna deal with, and the people you see on the show is pretty much the people we are. There may be a little more shit posting in the Discord chat, but
there's not a little bit more. There's a lot more.
900% more shit posting. But that's all I got for that on that front. So we're gonna jump into the some news. It's the last leg of the PS3 login campaign. This is the final login campaign. So if you've not done this yet, go do that. Go do the thing. Go get your free copies of upgrades so that you're ready to play Stormblood when that hits in June. This will go up to June 15th. that Thursday before the the early head start of Stormblood. So you have all the way up to the very last minute to get this done. So
and then you should really upgrade to a PS4 because PS3 will be dead.
Yes. Now, if you were me and I were you, this is what I would do. if you want to continue playing your game, there are plenty of Facebook pages. Like there's one local to me that people looking to sell old consoles and stuff like that. Just see if there's offer up. Sometimes I'm not going to say there is a brick and mortar store that you would trade your stuff in lower than the cost that I would want to trade something in, but do it on the streets. Have a little yard sale. Ask your neighbor, hey, like, can I cut your grass for $20-$30? You can do a couple neighbors' yards in a day. Bam, you got a PS3 or PS4 sitting in your new house. Get your campaign done. Just saying. Offer elderly folks in a community setting up emails and stuff for them. I'm telling you. The Eorzean Symphony is a thing, and it's happening, and Shin is going to be in Japan during that time.
Hey, I'm slightly jealous.
Now, I still am not sure if I can actually attend it, so it's going to be even worse because I'm pretty sure I'm not in Tokyo during that point. But we'll see, and if I do end up going there, I will definitely get pictures and stream. Well, not stream, but take pictures and stuff.
Illegal.
I'll be that one guy there that doesn't understand anything that's going on, and we'll just be like kind of like, yep.
I'm sure there will be quite a few people.
Shin's gonna be the guy with the shady camera under a cloak.
Hi guys, I've heard of Maelstrom Radio. What?
What? What's that? Also on the Eorzean Symphony, the Soken had us announced that he would like to see the symphony go beyond the borders of Japan and also hit worldwide. Don't know if that will happen, but I believe Soken is pushing for it. So if we do get a worldwide tour, that'd be fantastic. I will go. And so I could sit, I will dress up nice and go sit in a little thing and listen to orchestra. It might be just me. It'd just be me dressed nice, sat next to a bunch of other nerds, listen to classical music. And I'm okay with that. I like that.
I'm okay with it as long as worldwide doesn't mean US only. Because there's a lot of places that go and be like, we're going to do a worldwide tour only in the US.
Yeah, only there.
That's not worldwide.
No, it's not.
Hate to break it to a lot of Americans, but the US is not the world.
Oh no.
We're a multinational podcast.
Yeah, we're
Yes, you are.
International, multinational, universal maybe.
We got 3 different countries now, right?
Yeah, we're intergalactic. I'm gonna put our show on a USB thumb drive and throw it into space.
We're interdimensional.
Yeah. Yes, maybe. That's a possibility. So we also have some community news that we need to get through. I would like to congratulate, and everyone else on the show probably would like to congratulate them as well, but Musecast is 1 year. Congrats. Listen, it's a lot better than we're doing. So congratulations. That is quite a step to last a year. Talking about a part of the game that I think a lot of shows don't talk about is the RP. And you guys you're both Remix and Emmy are putting out some really interesting content, not only talking about RP, but also RPing lore segments and giving you history lessons, acting out the characters in game. If you've not listened to their show, it is a mix between lore, a mix between RP, and a little mix of Final Fantasy 14 like radio drama, and it's super awesome. So if you've not gone and listened to their show yet, I as a guy who loves podcasts, go and check it out because they do something way better than what we do.
Nah, you guys are pretty good.
for
but they are awesome folk.
For like 50% comedy, 50% asking the question why. Yeah, I think we're okay.
50% might be a little bit.
On what part?
Generous.
Which part?
Both.
Okay. Also, congratulations to Phoenix Down Radio for getting their Twitch affiliate. So congrats, guys. That's big news. Listen, now people give them they can shower them in the bits and give them like little crystals that Twitch makes.
Yay.
And the more crystals that they get, the higher the chance they can summon a primal.
Yeah, and then I'll show up. So
it makes sense. Twitch bits are definitely like crystals that would help with the salt primal appear.
Yeah, makes sense. Also, thanks to Klaus for Chili's image.
Yeah, thank you, Klaus.
That is
the beautiful thing.
That is the stuff of nightmares. That's what that is. It is something. I mean, we may have to put that up on our website. that is a thing. So let's. The problem is I can't look at the screen and look at it because it's a lava scorpion.
I can't look away from it.
And it's so happy. It's just so. It's almost happy to the point a little smug. That lava fell, a little smug. Like, I'm a fucking lava scorpion.
Lava smug.
Hey, I'm a lava scorpion.
Oh god.
Chili, I think we need to cosplay as Lava Scorpion during FanFest next year.
I do indeed.
Yeah, maybe.
I've already got some Lava Scorpion t-shirts being planned, so.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Do you? That's awesome.
And you need a little bit of like Phoenix Down Radio branding on one side, Moogle around on the other, and then Lava Scorpion with your face on it.
Hey, I got to throw in a Maelstrom Radio promotion as well.
Final Fantasy.
And as a little update, where I work, one of the people has a 3D printer, so I'm gonna talk into getting a Lava Scorpion figure done, at least for FanFest next year.
If you can get that, you should also get a 3D printing of your character so that you can have your character riding Lava Scorpion.
And then make like a little.
My figure would be like the accessory.
Yeah, and then make the head detachable, and then you can attach it to Lava Scorpion. So, yeah, full circle on that one.
Yeah,
it's a great episode. All right, so let's jump into some things. Live letter 35 just hit, and I would like to say that this live letter was all about not the class changes, but things more or less coming in Stormblood, more or less.
Class changes, I believe, are May 28th now, or 20th?
20th.
20th.
Yeah, 20th. Which is, I think you're out the 22nd? We'll discuss that later. We will figure that out.
Yes, we have to figure this out.
Yeah. So.
Anyways, 20th is for the class changes. 35, however, the one from 3 days ago was about...
Oh, me? All right. Well, it was about all the things that are coming up in Stormblood. So some of the things that we can right off the bat, the samurai, they released the job icons. They had the pins already there, so we know they're going to sell those on the store or at FanFest next year, maybe wink. The samurai symbol looks like a steering wheel. Or some weird weapon.
I don't know if I fully understand the samurai symbol.
I don't.
Well, it's it's the bit where you put the blade into. Scarab.
Scarab, yeah.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense. It's a very fancy guard, though.
Well, they said there's going to be a lot of fancy ones with the expansion, so.
All right. Hear that, guys? Fancy things.
Now, the red mage one makes a lot more sense.
It kind of.
The upside down white mage symbol with
it's a combination of the white mage and the black mage symbols.
Yeah, it's got spikities on it, and it's got a stick and some curves. It looks like a penguin with a crown.
Very stoned penguin. If it is.
I kind of want it if it is a penguin. Penguins are cool.
Yeah, did you say a stoned penguin?
Yes, look at the size of the eye. It's on something.
Maybe. Did you say it's on? What would a penguin be on?
I don't know. Maybe it's on LSD.
It's wearing a little crown. He's like, oh, my life. I've made choices.
Pretty much.
Yeah. How do you tell Flatus has never done LSD? Just pretending that I know what that's like. I don't know what that's like.
Watching Maelstrom Radio.
It's okay, you just look at my picture, it's pretty much probably the same effect.
That's probably a bad trip though. If I took any sort of drug and I saw that coming at me, I'd probably like, no! Make it out! It's like when you're coming off the high and you see the thing crawling on the roof and you're just like, oh. You're just like, no more drugs. No more drugs, Dad.
So we also got a bunch of new characters.
Yeah, we got I'm gonna ruin every single one of these names, so wait for this. So Yatsuyu. Yeah, no, not it. Yotsuyo. No, you're laughing. Go ahead. Correct. No. Are you all right? Yotsuyu.
I want to go.
Hey, all right.
Something is right, but...
Shin may have separated some words so I could sound it out. I'm gonna learn. The acting. So she is the acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma. Which, by the way, if you ever seen the old, highly racist Donald Duck cartoon where he was looking for the Maltese Falcon and he knocked on a door and he's like, "I'm looking for Dragon Lady," and he's like, "Are you Dragon Lady?" And this lady breathes fire on him and burns him. And she's like, "Does Dad answer a question?" And she looks like that lady. I'm just listen. I'm not sure how things like unlock into my mind. It's a weird brain in there. It's kind of like Wacky Land. It's not.
It's kind of got the built-in LSD.
Yeah. Have I told you about the trolleys? Our bright sloths.
So that whole thing about Flatus never trying LSD, not true after this episode.
Nope. Have I told you about this? She's a cruel, sadistic ruler. She harbors a deep hatred for Domans, and under the pretext of purging radical elements, she has perpetuated numerous atrocities against her own people. Yet all are the hero of their own story. I have a feeling that they're gonna make us really hate the bad guys in this expansion. That's my thought.
Pretty attractive.
That last line, like, it makes her think that she is the person that's like, she thinks that she's doing right. She's not, but she thinks that she's doing right. So I can see some sympathies playing in there.
She doesn't. It's my Lalafell.
She hates her own people.
She does, but like yet all are the hero of their own story. It's like they think that they are doing right. They are the ones that are doing it. And it kind of ties into what we've talked about before of we're the hero of our story, but are we?
Are we?
Probably not. All right, so let's move on to the next Hyen, right? Hyen, right?
We'll go with it.
All right, or Hyen?
It could actually. I can just check the pronunciation.
Probably. You're better at this than I am.
Yes.
Listen, I'm still stuck on Tonberry. Well, we may link that video later. It's fantastic. The young heir to the throne of Doma. Hyen is a charismatic leader beloved by his people. Together with Gosetsu and Yugiri, he spurred his countrymen to rise up against their Garlean oppressors. But when the rebellion was crushed, Lord Hyen vanished without a trace. Where did he go? Hyen. Klaus in chat says Hyen.
That's what I typed.
Oh.
I fixed it.
All right.
Well, I did have to bring up the Japanese translation so that I can actually see how they're supposed to be pronounced.
Yeah, languages Flatus doesn't speak. By Maelstrom Radio.
Languages Shin also doesn't speak, but can read. Alright,
Yeah, I can't. Fordola. Yeah, all right. Listen, that one's pretty straightforward. A young soldier born and raised during the imperial occupation of Alamigo, Fordola was promised the world's education, training, citizenship in exchange for service. Scorned as traitors by their people and savages by the Garlean masters, she and others like her struggle to forge their own path in an unforgiving world. I should read these. Like, dear Square Enix, hire.
She's gonna be like some minor major character.
I think they're all gonna be some major characters. From my understanding is that how Heavensward was about our one group going through the story. This is gonna be about 3 separate groups. So the plot is separated between 3 smaller stories, which probably makes for a better spread of content, I guess, or a better spread of story between these people. So we'll get, you know. Aw, dang, Klaus. Language as flat as doesn't speak all of them.
He speaks the language of troll sour sweets.
Yeah, it's true. Have you tried the delicious Trolli sour bright sloths? They smell like, listen, they look like highlighters. They taste like magic. So
it's the LSD in there. It's not sour.
All right.
They look like highlighters. Taste like magic. The size of Lalafels.
Yeah. Also, and
I was gonna say we had a couple bits from the existing characters as well.
Yes.
They talked about Lisa a bit, talking about how she has to become a leader. So that's going to be a thing. We have Gosetsu, who's going to, I don't know, he's going to fight.
Be amazing.
He's going to be amazing. Yeah, that's a given.
Yeah.
And it sounds like we're going to get some more of Yugiri's backstory and Raubon as well. We definitely get Raubon's backstory and Pippin.
Yay, Pippin!
Pippin really needs to join the Sultanate, or the what's the thing?
This one?
Yeah, that one.
The spinners.
We just had this angry conversation on Twitter last week, which was amazing. By the way, that was great.
Oh yeah, if you don't follow our Twitter, I would suggest you go do that and follow the Crucible as well, because we've been having an RP battle with them about the they want to say that the Ul'dah is the best, and we all know that the Maelstrom / Limns Lemons is really there, because let's be real, Ul'dah's full of liars, cheats, and people that are just greedy. I mean, so much so their Sultana was going to commit suicide so that a rebellion would rise up. Let's just point that out. Our leader just carries 2 giant guns and makes sure shit stays real. So, let's point that out there. Let's also point out during the live letter that wine bottles, wine openers in Japan are hella weak. Hella weak. Cannot be opened. This is watching a man struggle opening a wine bottle. Like Yoshi
It's
P.
like looking in a mirror.
You're just like, oh no, poor Yoshi P. He's like, it's my birthday, I'm gonna open this wine bottle. And it's like, oh, they gave him a fake wine bottle and glued the top shut. Supposedly a 30-year-old bottle of wine too, so not a cheap bottle of wine by any means. So glad he got in there. So you want to do the thing? Let's do the thing. We're like 6 minutes late, but let's do it. We can do that.
I'm still trying to find out how our poll ended.
Oh, Lalafels won.
Lalafels are the evil most evil?
Yeah, Lalafels are the most evil race.
I'm glad that this happened.
Yeah, I mean, we asked the people and they voted, and the people voted saying that Lalafels are the the scourge of Eorzeal. No, what? No. Ghostbusters.
I'm having trouble finding this.
Chile, scourge of Carpathia.
I am not
Found it.
completely evil, just slightly.
The
I am
final
not-
results: Lalafell are the most evil with 43%, Higher with 36%, and Mikote with 21%. 0% of people thought Aura were evil.
And they just bang horses. Who cares? Let them do what they want.
I mean, as long as they get away with me, it's fine.
Yeah, what do I know? They bang horses. They live out in the plains. They're dragging people. Whatever they want to do.
Chili just wants his lava scorpion.
There is a lore person out there that's like, don't bang horses. Don't do that. Every time he just says they're listen, I made my race is Ara, so it's like, you know, I'd like to think I'm one of the ones that it's like not banging horses. There's like 57,000 tribes. I have the Eorzean book. My hat of leadership.
The leadership hat, the guild leader hat.
Yeah, the guild leader hat. Yeah, I have an FC leader hat. It's you know, it's Odin's hat. But I wear it to show that I have power in the FC. So no one else has that in the FC, so I wear it to make sure. Largest hat runs the FC, that's how it goes. So until somebody makes a larger hat,
I bet show a picture of my amazing hat then sometime.
Or until Flatus trace changes to a Lalafell.
That's not hat. Listen,
I have an amazing giant hat, and I will send a Twitter picture later.
the amount of money needed to go to charity for that. Quite
so there is a dollar amount.
There is a dollar amount.
We will have to quite high, and then we'll have to make this happen.
It's quite high.
Why has this cherry got a new wing suddenly?
Oh no. All right, let's also we're gonna save the questions and answer part for next week, because we're pretty sure that next week there is, and I'd like some time to go through them and take out the stuff that we don't really need to talk about, that we've already probably said on the show, I don't know, 100 times. Not that they're bad questions and they're not bad answers, it's just that Shin and I are kind of in the know. We keep up with the news, and we feel that if you listen to our show that you've already heard these answers before. We don't want to waste your time. We also don't want to waste our time. We'd rather just dig through them and dig out the answers, the questions that are great and they're telling us something new about Stormblood, and we want to get that to you guys. So
also, we didn't have time in the 10 minutes before the show to do it.
So instead... we're going to do a breakdown of the benchmark. So I'm going to cue that up and then make sure that it's not super loud. I'm just going to do one of these, make sure that
magical change.
Yeah, I'm going to do the there we go. And move what it is, get that away. Move that away. And although Chili's not here, I forgot to bring Chili
twice there. There we go.
Yeah, you're okay. Chili is somewhere here. I don't know where.
I'm here, hello.
He's with us in spirit.
He is.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
no, you're
but
here.
You're not on the screen anymore.
Your picture's not here. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, Chili. We know you're here.
The ghost of Chili is there.
Oh, we should probably have this queued, right? But
oh, do you want to queue it? I mean, it's. I mean, hold on. We can queue it. Hold on. It's okay. We can queue it. Ready? Let me know when you guys are ready, and we'll count it down so you guys can follow. We'll make. It's okay. Listen, I get you guys ready.
We have this trouble with doing live shows.
No, we don't.
No. With doing live shows such that like we can't watch the video the same time that you're watching a video.
Yeah, it's weird like that.
It's hard.
It is hard. Whenever you guys are ready, I'll go ahead and click the thing and we'll start going.
I'm good when we are.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. We get a logo. Right off the bat, Ralgar's Reach.
Yep, with a monk showing off.
This was actually a very interesting thing to watch between the lower settings that it defaulted me to and highest settings. There's a very noticeable difference in graphic performance.
I could even load the program on my laptop.
Glad you're a PS4 player.
Yeah.
But that Monk AF gear though.
I want it so badly.
Not as impressed with the other ones, but the Monk one, that is pretty awesome.
Have you seen the Dark Knight? Because it's fantastic.
Oh yeah, I like the Dark Knight. I like Paladin as well, even though a lot of people don't
Paladin,
like it.
yeah. Bard's not too bad.
I actually, to be honest, I like most of them so far.
You got a sneak peek of Ninja right there. Alright, Undead.
You gotta have the Chocobo racing.
Way.
Chalkbows.
This I'm really hoping to see more of in game. Massive, large-scale battles, whether it's with lots of players or things, but like have it be like a massive event.
Fates!
But yeah, but Fate, but on a much larger scale.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a lot larger than most of the Fates that I've seen.
True. Monk's like, yeah, I did it. I did.
Monk just
the Red Mage comes and kill steals.
You know,
Yeah,
the Monk
sure.
wasn't paying attention and was about to get ganked. Red Mage saved his ass.
I'd like to point out that there are some monsters here from Final Fantasy V. Also, if you notice the Beast Tribe, the Lakshmi Beast Tribe ladies are fighting with us here, like the Snake ladies.
And this is when one goes Super Saiyan. Oh,
Yeah, he unlocks his 8 levels of chakra.
yeah. Oh god, that means they'll be floor tanking in a second.
Yep. I'm glad we got some more music.
Yes.
And that Black Mage gear.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, I kind of want to level up Black Mage just for the outfit.
And it's pretty awesome gear.
It is. It's pretty cool.
I
Very
would love
old
to see
school.
if the city's going to be this populated.
I don't think so. It's just populated because it's the benchmark, so yeah, to push your PC to the limits.
I
Push it
also
to the
agree,
limit.
but it would still be awesome to see a city that was this populous.
Yeah.
I would in a way
Like,
because
during different times or something, maybe.
yeah, because say when there's a lot of purple characters there, that'd be kind of a hassle.
I would like to point out there's a lot of people playing Dead in the Water.
Yeah.
No,
that's
it's not
cool.
playing.
It's just like
It's a dead
the
Lalafell.
Makode was like, oh no.
And that's the best part. Come up soon. Ultros.
Right?
Yeah.
Ultros, yes, Ultros is in the benchmark in the
Just
right there on the far right. Creeping out underwater, looking up at all the ladies in bikini.
I like how they have all of the gatherers in underwater.
Yeah, I like
Yep.
the crab Lalafell. That was amazing. It's a Kraken.
Yeah.
Underwater
Rah.
combat would be an amazing thing.
If they can get it right, I'm okay with it. Just gotta get it right.
Well, I said there won't be any, but who knows in the
There
future.
won't be, but yeah.
Wait,
Well,
is it
they-
just me or did they cut that down from the actual benchmark?
It's a slightly, I don't know. I don't know. It looks the same. Now I don't. This
There's
looks like
more,
a
I
new.
thought, in the benchmark.
That's Okama, right? Or from that old PlayStation game where you're like painting as the wolf.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, Kami.
Yeah, Okami, yeah. And Garlean Wall break down the Garlean Wall.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, so I definitely have to say that that was different from the actual benchmark. The benchmark itself went into more detail for a couple of those.
Oh.
True.
And then we got Yojimbo.
So stoked about that. Yojimbo and Diagoro, aka the Gilgamesh and Enkidu of Final Fantasy X. Right? Ready up, guys.
I read somewhere that noticed the fact that the samurai went off to main tank.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, main tank, pull the ad.
No. Yeah, the samurai's just like, you know what, I'm gonna tank this, I got this, guys. And then suddenly the samurai's not paying attention and he's like, damn it. And
How to
Mordecai has to come in and save his ass.
How to piss off all the people that wanted Samurai to be a tank. Have it in the benchmark that he goes in main tank. That ninja
does.
also is a Toad Sage.
Yay!
Yeah, ninjas are now downplayed.
Death Bell. The power of friendship.
Yeah, the whole samurai pulling and then having to have the tank save his ass, very believable.
Yeah, it sounds legit. Especially if he's got stacks.
June 20th. Yes. Now I'm gonna Patow. Me
Stupid
unmute.
DPS gonna die.
I don't want to watch you, Mr. Happy. Go away.
Yeah, it was trying to like Mr. Happy for me. It's like, no, cancel.
Yeah. There is a thing I wanted to point out. Let's see if I. Nope. Let's see if I can get the frog. I do want to get to the frog. There it is. So, this is some Naruto shit. Not lying. They've gone full Naruto with Ninja Clan. Like, we're at the point where all ninjas will now be pervy toad sages.
Yeah.
No, all they need is a little fox minion and then they're done.
Well, we've already got one, haven't we? We've got the one from Yoko Watch.
Yeah, but it's not on fire. It needs to be a fiery fox. We do have QB already.
Yeah, just need a 9-tailed fiery fox.
Yeah. That'll be the next expansion because you know he got the toad summon early on, didn't he? So
that's true.
Yes.
I would like to thank Klaus for putting in all of the like Japanese sub versions of everything, as everyone else is not using those. They're all using the dubbed version, and that's just.
I said that, Bill.
I don't know. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go to the whole subs versus dubs thing again, but half of them are wrong and the other half are right. So let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just depends on the show. I would like to point out scholars. I believe, yeah, scholars are definitely. There's a new thing going on here with this chaining of pet to person. What do you think this is? Do you think that the scholars gonna have a thing where it's like, all right, pet, defend this person, take their damage for them, or do you think this is like a chain heal, like they?
Yeah, I want to say it's like a Regan effect because Scholar, apart from having an AOE Regan, doesn't really have one, does it?
So like
yeah.
like a direct heal, like a more of like I'm gonna change
heal over time.
Yeah.
All right. Single target heal over time is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
It would also be kind of cool if it was like a chain heal, kind of like chain lightning, but with heals.
Yeah, like in Warcraft, shamans had a chain heal. Like when you threw down their totems, they could chain heal people. So you could have like this, like almost like this tether would tether to everybody within a radius. So it was good for like everybody that was in like a DPS area, like a ranged DPS. You could have a shaman healer throw down that and then get them all boosted up in health. So I was thinking it'd be interesting if they're going to go that route with it, but it could make sense that it's based on this. It is targeting a single person, but it would be interesting if they also had a multi-chain. Just thinking. Guess I'll find out in a few weeks. Maybe not.
Now this is Stormblood stuff.
Yeah.
We won't find about this until June.
No, I think there's one this month of Variety about the abilities.
Is it about the ability? Is it about the combat revamp, or is it about the Stormblood abilities?
I'm sure
though?
it's probably a combat revamp. I'm sure they'll tease something.
Oh,
Yeah.
they'll tease it, yeah. I mean,
everybody...
we saw that Dark Knight gets the massive like stone skin thing, where it can take a hit for someone else because the stupid DPS ran in.
Can get to that. Hopefully, maybe.
I think the white mage gets some sort of like damage shield. It looked like that was my interpretation.
It hit the paladin first.
Well, it looked like the white mage cast something on the paladin or on the whole group, and then when the paladin got hit, it did like a holy thing off of the paladin.
No, the paladin casted holy.
See, I don't know. I don't think that will happen because they're very, very good about giving each class a very distinct.
If you watch the paladin, it has the same casting as Clemente. In fact, the paladin has like a casty bar before it goes off.
I'm good.
If that's the case, then I'd be really disappointed because they tend to give each class a very distinctive animations and very distinctive abilities and such. So if they give another class, like if they give paladins a white mage ability, that would take away from that a lot.
Paladin used to have Holy originally.
But they don't now.
Yeah, don't now, but it looks like it could be there like a Holy Banish sort of thing.
Trying to get to it, but Chrome decided to break. I'm back to here with the toad.
Also, the Bard attack's amazing.
Bard attack, also the Machinist attack. They get a flamethrower.
It's something. Like, I don't know if this... I mean, if you look at cast itself, like, real... Like,
yeah.
You know what I can do? I forgot I can do this. I can do... So, we'll slow it down so we can, like, actually break this down a little bit. Listen, listen, that frog barfs fire. Right?
Well, I think it's going to be oil. And then the ninja sets on fire, maybe.
Did I pass the paladin? I did pass. Good, now I can catch it in the action. All right, whoop-ah! Wait, pause. All right, this is all. I believe these are all the AF gears, right? Like, all right, so there's Dark Knight. We got Black Mage, Bard in the back, Scholar, Samurai in the middle.
Drago.
Yes, Edgy Dragoon.
Edgegoon.
Edgegoon. Paladin and White Mage. Shin, what do you think of that White Mage AF on the... Okay.
It's okay, but I don't find it terribly inspiring.
I remember...
It's very similar to a lot. Like, it's different, but it's the same old at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed this, but I believe she's not wearing pants, so... I don't know.
Half of our gear doesn't have pants.
All right, so aerodynamics.
So they either have like very short shorts or a skirt or very high boots.
Do you like the little thing in the back? Like it's got like this bouffant, like this edgy thing going
like
on.
A little mini fan.
We'll see if there's a difference between male and female models because that would just be kind of weird.
So yeah, I mean, I know they said they made mention that they would like to differentiate, make a difference between the male and female, clothing on White Mage, so it's not so feminine on males. So, man, I know you're.
The Bard basically has unlimited blade works.
This does not look like Holy to me.
It's definitely the Paladin casting it though.
It is it absolutely is the Paladin casting it, but this symbol that he's putting up does not seem like Holy. It is maybe a smite or some sort of holy blast of some sort, but it is him casting.
But there is a Holy after it.
There is.
That's why I think it's a banish.
Oh, yeah. Could be.
A holy banish sort of spell,
It would make sense because paladins don't really have any sort of thing.
Well, it would give us an AoE.
It would give you guys an AoE because I don't play that.
Yep, that was the will.
I played paladin and then I gave it up for Dark Knight because I was like, my soul yearns for darkness. And then my Dark Souls Dark Knight buffing out the samurai there. So what do you guys think of the 3D model of not only Yojimbo and Diagoro but Susano, the Lord of the Revel? I don't know. I feel maybe, and I'll chalk it up to benchmark. I won't say that that's gonna be the final. Hopefully not, because I'm a little. I mean, we have to see the fight itself, and that can change how big he is and what exactly he'll look like. That could just be like a temporary model-esque thing going on there. So I
Like
don't
the
know.
model itself looks pretty impressive, but it seems to be missing some sort of effects or something to make it anything more than just another boss. We've
Yeah, it
definitely
doesn't
seen
look-
that with a lot of other trials and just general bosses, that they have some sort of effect or particles or something that makes them unique, and this does not yet.
Yeah, because right now he just looks like a suit of armor with turkey feathers on his on his head.
With a really thin torso.
Yeah, suit. Oh yeah, waist trainer for sure. Klaus in chat. Wait, hold on. Klaus in chat. Vladis started singing "Cut My Life into Pieces. This is my last resort." I did not, sir. Did not do that. I do like the way Yojimbo looks. Super also lanky. Very lanky. There's a lot of lanky going on
Yeah,
here.
they're very skinny. It's just, yeah.
Like I feel like after seeing like Sephiroth and some of the other like bosses we saw in Heavensward, that I was like, man, they're like, some of the bosses are like big meaty like like things, and I don't know. So all right, so I have one more question. Do you think Yojimbo is a primal or a boss from a dungeon?
I'm hoping primal.
I am as
Primal.
same. Now, the discussion we were having a little bit, and this is the same discussion I was having with I think Shin and possibly our FC mate Carrie, was with how to handle Yojimbo, because the big thing in Final Fantasy X was that you paid Yojimbo gil, and the amount of gil you gave him, he did different moves. And I said, no one's going to give up their money in this game, but it would be cool if there was some sort of a money mechanic in Yojimbo. So what do you think? Like, do you think that Yojimbo's coin
Gold
purse-
saucer.
Oh no. Don't put him there. Don't do that.
Oh no, don't.
Oh,
no,
he's so. Oh, that would
no.
that'd piss off so many people. How to make Maelstrom Radio piss off everybody in an instant. Yeah, Jimbo's gonna be in the gold saucer. You gambling. You there?
It's
He's
the
like,
it's the new emergency mission that happens in the Golden Saucer once you spend enough MGP.
now that would be interesting. That would be an interesting take. Like a boss that could be like, I'd be okay with that. I'd be like it's a weird Yojimbo lives under the gold saucer in a cave, and he just like he collects coins. But then
He lives in the
Godbert
Manderville statue.
yeah, and then
The
Godbert put in
Godbert
the
statue.
Godbert saw that people were drunk people were dropping coins outside the gold saucer, and they were falling down the crevasses. And he put a little net system, so now the coin stopped falling to Yojimbo, and he's all pissed off. He keeps, he just rises every so often, and we have to fight him. I'd be okay with that. Square Enix hired me. I got some good ideas for how to implement your bosses.
Ideas.
Yeah,
Just
they're all.
leave it there.
I
Yeah.
just hope we get his Diogo, I never say his dog knight, as a mount or a minion from
But
beating.
why not both?
Oh yeah, why not both?
Why not both? I take a little one and a big one. Quote that, Flatus 2017. I'll take a little one and a big one. Flatus 2017. There you go. I'm not gonna cut that out of the show and put it on the soundboard. That's not happening. Oh, that's terrible. I don't know. I'm down. I think there would be some sort of money mechanic in that. If that was going to be a primal fight, I think there'd be like some like Yojimbo's coin purse or something like that, where if he was about to drop
As I
some sort of
suggested,
yes,
I suggested having it so you can pay Gil to lower the damage of his ultimate attack, kind of like the opposite of what you used to do, where you pay to get his ultimate attack up.
which would make the most sense. I'm down. I'm down for that. I don't know. I don't know. Well, question: do you think since we're going under the water, that all our amounts from these bosses are going to be sea creatures?
They look like they're going to be lions.
Are there going to be
Yeah, I
lions?
don't know about sea creatures.
Are they? Wait, they're going to be tigers, right?
They
They're
look
gonna
like
be
there's some sort of
Will they be bears?
dog-based thing. Yeah, with
Are they-
birds.
They're dog-based thing. All right, wait,
There's
wait a
not
minute.
like- there's some dog tiger looking weird
Oh, wait,
animals in the background that someone noticed.
Alright.
With the birds flying by.
All right, hold on. We have the power.
I'm
We can
Bradley.
do this. We have the power. We can do this.
Oh, wolves! That was it, Scar. Wolves. Yeah,
Scarlet says
supposedly there'd be wolves.
Scarlet in chat.
I'd
saying
be okay
wolf.
with shiny wolves. I
Alright,
still
so-
need to get all of my birds and all my horses, but
Right, so we see everybody flying around. Wait. Hold on a tick. Hold on a tick. I'm gonna
Okay, we're
pause it
holding.
again. Hold it. Wait. Pow. Well, pow.
Wow.
Here, right down here, right down in this little thing. Is that the? That's not the
What
airship from the Wolf's Den, right? Like that's not like that doesn't look like the same model.
No,
All right, so is somebody in chat? 3 minutes, about 3 minutes 58 seconds. Right there, right here. What mount is that? Am I missing something?
maybe
All
it's
right, so
the Falcon. Maybe the other one that you announced.
is that
recently
it?
announced.
Did Flatus just break the lowdown on a new mount? Did I?
oh,
do
they
this
did
good?
mention the Flatus or the Flatus,
The
the
Falcon.
Falcon.
Yes, Square Enix mentioned the Flatus mount. ride me into battle.
He doesn't mind if it's small or big either.
It doesn't matter. Ride me into battle. And wait, you're right. There is a wolf right here. That is some Okami shit. There is a wolf right here.
Yeah.
Flatus just broke the news on 2 mounts. The funny propeller, and then the wolf. Yes,
The
Flatus.
Flatusmobile.
Yeah, the Flatusmobile. This is probably if anything was gonna be the Flatusmobile, it's probably this little thing right down here. Take that out of context too, if you
Is
want, I
that what he
guess.
said?
Everything is gonna just be out of context tonight. Oh, all right. Well, I think we gave that all a beat. Bring us back over here. We're safe. Hi. So, Flying Wolf Farms can't wait. I am down for the Wolf Farms as well. So, alright, so what we got out of the benchmark is that there's going to be definitely new mobs, definitely new spells and effects. Some things we can only speculate on. There are definitely new mounts. We saw some of that. So, if you're listening to this later at home, go look at the benchmark video on YouTube. Stop at the 4-minute mark is where I was, and you can pause it. Just slow down the thing so you can get it right on the point. And you'll see the wolf, and you'll see like the 2 propeller mount thing. And I think we got some new mounts coming.
I hope we do.
All right. So what do you guys think? Do you think there's going to be some exciting stuff that's going to be announced on the next live letter with the new spell? Do you think they're just going to break everything and we're not going to? I mean, these are big changes. Usually, like in Warcraft, when they changed how classes worked, we got that into the game at least a few weeks prior before expansion dropped. Do you think we're going to get a patch before the game launches with all the new changes to the classes?
I don't think
Yes.
so. I think they'll wait.
You think they'll wait?
Yeah.
Shin says wait. No, Shin, you said yes.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do it at the same time, but I think we'll get combat challenges first.
I think so too. I think because there's no way you'd be effective in it. Like that's like going in blind and being like, all right, first dungeon. What? How do I tank again?
Like, they've been, well, not even that. They've been developing the samurai and the red mage, I'm assuming, with these combat changes in mind. So if they can't really release the red mage and the samurai without the combat changes, because it wouldn't really make sense.
I agree. It also gives time for people to, like raiders, for instance, get used to the classes and start min-maxing and figure out the most potent viable option.
Also, it gives them a few weeks just to get rid of all the salt before Stormblood comes out.
This is Square Enix.
You're right.
There'll be plenty of salt.
That's right, Chili's right. This is Square Enix. They are not Blizzard. Although Chili, other MMOs do this as well if they make some major changes. 3.0 didn't give us advanced changes to use new skills before it came out. I don't think 2.0 will.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, I think it meant 4. Yeah, but those are for the new skills. I'm talking about they are making fundamental changes to even skills around level 60. Like, this isn't they don't have to give us our new skills, but they do. You would think they'd have to let us play with our old skills and see what they're taking away and see how we can use those mechanics in dungeons and stuff, even at a level 60. Because some of the stuff is being taken. Like, I'm going to be losing a shield of some sort. Like, it's something that across the board that we're going to see fundamental changes in for some of the tanks and the healers.
I don't think we'll see as many changes as you think we will. I don't think there'll be that much of a difference.
I doubt we will get it beforehand. I don't know. I think that's a big mistake. To me, that's a big mistake. If you're gonna, you're right. It depends on the changes.
I think what we need to do then is we each need to make our predictions and write them down somewhere, and then come May 20th, we can see who was right.
Do that. We can listen on Twitter. We can send up a private message between us and just write all our predictions, and then we can go look at it and laugh at each other. We're all wrong. What we want to do here at Maelstrom Radio, we did make some changes on the Discord server. We're gonna push that live this week. I did the work. The work's already in place. It's all done, buddy. Yeah, I just want you to look over it when we're out of here. But we are going to merge our FC server, the Garuda Gang server, and the Maelstrom server. There is really no point in us having a Maelstrom server if we want to chat with you guys, and we'll rather you get to know us and the environment that we are more accessible in, instead of us bouncing between chats. So look for that to open. We'll continue this chat, most likely on our server, and we want to know what you think. Do you think that we're going to get changes early? And I'm not saying give us the full spec of our level 61 through 70 class skills, but at least our changes from 1 through 16.
Although if you have a full spec from that, by all means, please send it.
Yeah, do the thing. Give it to us. Wink, nudge. Real quick though.
Context 2017.
Yeah. All right, real quick in chat though. Luna Box. I want to relearn everything from Stormblood when Stormblood comes out. It gives us another challenge. She's not wrong. She's definitely not wrong.
I agree, Luna.
But then again, if you pre-order Stormblood, don't you get early access anyways? Yes.
3 whole days.
Yes. 3. Is it 3? It's 4.
4 days, sorry.
4.
But come on, with maintenance and server crashes.
Yeah. One whole day. I'm just gonna log in at like wee hours of the morning when nobody's on.
I joke, but the servers are normally pretty good actually. But I do expect a bit of a maintenance before.
I expect that it'll probably be down a good amount of Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both from patch and from just people trying to get into the server.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, June 16th. I'm telling you, Stormblood's coming out for my birthday, June 18th.
Also, can I just say something quick? If you are 11, if you do have jobs under level 50 to level up, just wait until Stormblood if need be, because the pre-order earring gives you plus 30% XP if you're under level 50.
Excuse me? Run that by me one more time?
The pre-order earring will give you plus 30% XP to jobs under level 50.
So, all right. So if I have a feather, plus the earring, plus the ring on my finger from the thing, that's what you said.
Plus
30.
FC
that's
bonuses.
All right. So and then the new FC bonus will be 20% because there's going to be Heat of Battle 3 come the expansion. So that's going to be 20 plus the earring is 30 plus another 30. So we're at 57, 80. This is do math. So that's like an extra 100 bonus. No, 120?
Plus, so, I thought it was like 90%.
There's going to be a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of XP.
Plus the 100% from the armory bonus. Plus
the armory. Well,
close to 220% XP if I'm rightly under 25.
If you're like Flatus and you're holding out for some big old bonuses to this leveling, now you're getting it. So
Flatus, it makes it sound like he's all excited to get all this leveling done, and in reality, it's been a real challenge for him to get a second class to 30.
It's so hard. That's
but
not true.
Remember, because it's that level sync also means it works. So if you do a leveling roulette and you're under level 50 with it, you'll still get the bonus.
That's pretty great. Also, Shin forgot to mention that I do have a paladin that's at like level 57. Just I stopped playing.
Third character.
Yeah, third. Oh, my third character. Oh no, I didn't tell you. I was doing wood collection all weekend. I'm up to like level 20 in my botanist.
Oh,
I
nice.
did some work.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I did some things this weekend. I was gonna stream it, but then I was just chilling watching. I couldn't watch MS3T. Like I couldn't watch Mystery Science Theater 2000 and do a stream because I think that's illegal. I'm pretty sure Netflix would have sued, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. But I got to watch robots make fun of old movies, so that's pretty good. So any guys, you have any final thoughts about the benchmark? Did you like the video? Do you think it's a good representation of what we're gonna get Stormblood, or you think it's just something to test our system and give us a little peek? I'm gonna go with Chili first.
We're all gonna get trolled just like with the Heaven's Ward, where I thought that Paladin's Shieldtron ability would block magic attacks, where it just does a block. We're just gonna get trolled.
Yeah.
Remember, because he did it to the Dragon's Breath attack.
Yeah, I'm also going to point out that the Dark Knight Bubble Shield thing is not going to block giant Susano damage. It's going to... that sword's going to break through that shield like hot butter through knife and kill somebody. Scarlet in chat, benchmark needed more Lava Scorpion. I think everybody can get on board with that.
Yeah, it did.
Shin, do you think this is more of a representation of what we're going to get at Stormblood? Do you think it's more like the Heavens Word benchmark and it's just a benchmark?
I think a lot of this is just a benchmark for a benchmark. There's probably a few pieces that are definitely representative of Stormblood, but trying to figure out which ones are real and which ones are just there in order to populate and to push the limits, debatable. Yeah,
I would like to see some of the big battles. I think that would be an interesting thing. Like, we are thrown into a world of conflict, so these massive battles going on over the areas of Alamigo and Doma would be super interesting and super lore, and it's just, there's a lot you can do with that, and it would be really interesting to see that happen. And as we progress through the story and push back, I would like to see that less and less until it becomes more and more peaceful. I think that would be really cool. But that is me. They're going to turn everyone to a turret at level 70, according to Klaus.
As a monk, I would like that.
Oh, well, if you're a machinist, you're going to get a flamethrower. So and take that as you want. With
Not
that...
having to move all the time. Yeah.
It's true. So with that... Chili, do you want to give any shout outs, say goodbyes, or anything like that?
I kind of want to shout out to Maelstrom Radio. They're an awesome podcast. You can check them out at twitch.tv/Maelstrom Radio. Or you could join their FC on Fanbrit, which is Garuda Gang.
Never heard of them.
You've heard of them now?
That's true.
I heard,
forget soon.
I heard a very popular PlayStation podcast talk about and mention Maelstrom Radio. We may need to go check them out.
Nah, it's fine. But you should check out Phoenix Down Radio, which is also another Final Fantasy podcast. And Scar is awesome. Thanks for joining us. And a shout out to my free company as well, Terra Sales. A few members have come to watch the stream, so thank you. Especially Asuna, you're awesome.
All right, should
I kind of do my shout outs at the beginning when I throw everyone to the community news, but like, congratulations again to Newscast on their 1-year anniversary, which was a few days ago. And congrats again to Phoenix Down for getting Twitch affiliate. That's pretty awesome. And thanks again to Klaus, because Chili's image for this episode is just pure amazing.
Yes, thank you, Klaus.
Oh, good. So many hearts. So we're down to me, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I want to give a big shout out to Chili, who at the last minute, when there wasn't going to be anything except maybe a small show, Chili was like, "I got you. I will do the show." I didn't even ask
Chili
him.
is pretty amazing.
He just tweeted at me, said, "Hey, there's no show tonight," and he was just like, "Hey, listen, if you need someone to step in, I got you." So without Chili, this wasn't going to happen at all. And then Shin ended up getting freed up tonight anyway. So we were like, we'll just have a third person content. This would be great. This three people. Surprise cast. So, yeah, so it ended up panning out for us here at Maelstrom Radio. I also want to give a big thank you to everyone that I was asking some FC questions over the last couple weeks about recruiting and different recruiting tactics. I want to give a big thank you to Ockmorn, who sent me some links and talked to me about some of the things she used and that worked for her. We're going to be implementing some of that stuff going forward. Also, Shin and I are going to be writing up the document to throw up on the forums for our FC wants and needs. So when that goes up, trust me, there's not going to be any salt in that write-up. I promise you. It is going to be something where we give not only cause, but we pinpoint some problems, but we also want to give solutions. We want something that when it goes up on the forums, that people read it and say, this is really good, and it gets hits so we can get it seen by devs, because we think that the FC stuff can really be boosted in this game, and we want a better FC system in this game. So it could be more than a social thing. I'm telling you guys. But big thank you to everybody that shows up every week and everybody that's following us. Big thank you to Chili again. Big thank you to Shin, my co-host. You can find us here every Monday, hopefully. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific here on twitch.tv/Maelstrom Radio. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Please give us rates, likes, follows on all those sites. If you give us ratings, and that helps us show up on the boards and on the charts, and we need that because that's how people find us, and people are finding us. We know, we look at our analytics. We know you guys are out there. We appreciate you. We love you. So if you guys just go ahead, take 2 seconds of your time. If you're on iTunes or Google or even Stitcher, just click the thumbs up, takes 2 seconds, boop, just hit the button and it does it automatically. Same for iTunes and Google Play. It's very painless. You just go ahead and give us a little rating, and we'll see it. And we'll if you do it, we'll read some ratings later on the show, good or bad. We'll make sure that we address what's good and bad on this show. You can also find us on maelstromradio.com. That is our website /blog. You can find all of our shows there, and also the raw feed if you don't use any of the said above. You can email us at show@maelstromradio.com. So if you have any things about what we said today, do you agree with us about the job skills coming in earlier, waiting until Stormblood, let us know. If you think I'm an idiot and crazy, probably want to tell me that, go ahead. I may not read that, but I may cry. I don't know.
I will.
He will read it live on the air and make me cry. You can also follow us on Twitter. Yeah, he won't do that. Well, I won't cry. Twitter. Find us on Twitter at Maelstrom_radio. You can find us on Facebook.com/Maelstrom Radio. Thank you for the guys giving us hits on that. I see you guys. It's popping up on my phone like, you have hits. We're like, oh, we don't post there enough. Maybe I should do that because we are getting hits. And like I said, you can find us here. Thank you all. And you guys got anything else before I close you guys out and make the silence
happen? You can also find Chili at phoenixdownradio.com for both of his podcasts that he does, Phoenix Down Radio and Moo Round Radio.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, but I don't know the website for your other podcast.
You can Unchained. You can find it at psu.podbean.
There you go.
PlayStation Unchained.
Also, shout out to the Crucible again. You guys are great. Thank you for the lovely Twitter war. May it continue, because Lim says best and Ulda sucks.
We here at Maelstrom Radio don't often RP, but when we do, it's because we believe in that.
See, every time you say that, I have to sort of hold my mouth because I'm from older.
Yeah, but pirates are metal. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, come on. Listen, I'm just saying there's a lot of greed and mistrust in Ul'dah. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
But I can't leave the Sultana.
I have a sweet...
Pippin's got it.
Yeah, I can't leave the free.
Pippin's training Pippin's with his little battle axe. He's just training.
And his amazing hair.
Hair. Yeah, and his silver locks are blowing in the wind, and the Sultana walks by, and she's like, "Oh my!" And Pippin just looks. He's like, "Sultana," and just gently nods his head and bows to her, and she's like, "Oh," and she keeps walking, and and I'm gonna stop there. So send in your Pippin X Sultana fanfics to the show at maelstromradio.com. I'm gonna go ahead and mute chat.
Praise Lava Scorpion.
There you go. Praise Lava Scorpion before Shin yells it. And I'm gonna do one of these. Oh, wait, before I do one of these. Yeah, I can do one of these. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight yet again. We appreciate it every week that you guys take the time out of your day and your Monday night to show up and hang out with us at Maelstrom Radio. There's going to be more of streaming coming up. We are going to push for an affiliate. We're actually really close. We just got to do a couple more hours a month and we actually get our affiliate as well. So expect to see my ugly mug on stream more often. So if you want to see more of me, come here. And don't forget, till sea swallows all, we love you. Keep listening.
Maelstrom Radio is a production of MaelstromRadio.com and Blackfire Media Productions. Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea are trademarks of Square Enix. Opening theme provided by Benjamin Anthony James. You can find more of their music over at soundcloud.com/Ben773. Our outro is provided by Sodo. You can find more of their music over at soundcloud.com/Sodo. Views and opinions expressed on this episode are those of Maelstrom Radio and their hosts, and do not reflect the views and opinions of Square Enix. And until sea swallows all, keep listening.